All right, everybody, this is a guided walkthrough for the Web 10 HTTP the Options Method challenge from HackerFrogs as part of their Introduction to Web Security series of challenges. Okay, and what does the description say? We've so far observed various ways of interacting with the resources that an HTTP server provides with the GET, HEAD, and POST methods. But not all of these operations are supported by all types of resource. It makes no sense, for example, to execute a POST request in comparisons for a read-only resource. To know the operations supported by a given resource, HTTP provides the verb options. An options request returns the list of supported verbs instead of the header allow. Sometimes it may be interesting to try to intentionally use a verb that is not supported. Normally, a server should manage requests not cleanly supported, but in the presence of invalid configurations or programming errors, using a method that is unexpected could cause a crash. Crashes and more generally, operations that are not supported may reveal interesting information that the use of normal web services would be hidden. The goal of this challenge is to determine the set of verbs supported for the resource, this URL right here. Try to use an uncommon and unexpected one and observe the answer. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the challenge. So this is HackerFrogs Web 10, HTTP the options method. This challenge requires us to use an options method request to see which methods are supported and then send a request with an unsupported method and observe the response. So what is the options method? So the HTTP options method is used to query a server on which HTTP methods the server supports. Okay, if a web server is sent an HTTP request that it does not support, it may send unexpected data in its response. The options method is most commonly used by web browsers to do CORS, that is, cross-origin resource sharing, pre-flight requests. That is, to check if certain methods or content types are allowed. So that is the HTTP options method. So how do we solve this using the web browser? To solve this challenge with the web browser, we must edit and resend the initial GET request and send the options method. Okay, in the resulting request response headers, we see the allow header, which lets us know which methods are supported. So let's go ahead and demonstrate that. So over here, we're going to get our URL, and then we're going to navigate to that web page. Okay, and we see here it sends back to us unauthorized. So what we're going to do is we're going to modify our request and resend it. We're going to go over to the browser more tools and then web developer tools. And then we're going to see a bunch of different tabs over here. So each one of these tabs is associated with a different tool. We want to access the network tab. So click on that and then reload the web page. So we see here we've got our request to the / endpoint, which is the landing page. We can right click on this request and then we can select edit and resend. And we can edit our request before we resend it. So the only modification we're making here is we're going to change the method that is being used from GET. So click on GET and then select options. So this sends an options request instead of a GET request. After we do that, send it off, click on send. And then in the resulting response, we see it comes back 401 again, but that's fine. What we're actually looking for is inside the headers. So on the right-hand side of the screen, we can scroll down in the headers tab, and we see the allow header over here in the response. So it says allow head options and get. So these are the supported methods on this particular resource. So what we need to do is we need to send one that is not supported, so one that's not head or options or get. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to send a request that is not head or options or get. So the easiest thing to do is to just send a post request. So we can click on here and then select post because that's not on the list. And then we'll send the request. And this gives us a response 500, which is an internal server error. But what we're actually looking for is inside the file headers. So if we go down into the response headers, we see here that we've got X flag, which is the flag for this challenge. So this is what we're supposed to do. So we can copy the flag value. We can go back to the challenge, and then we can paste in the flag to finish the challenge. But of course, we've already finished this challenge before, so we're not given the option to paste in our flag value. But if you haven't finished this challenge before, you should be able to. So to solve this challenge with curl, we must use the -x parameter to specify the options method. So let's go ahead and do that. I think I've got, yeah. So we'll just copy over the URL that we want to access again. Then we'll go over to our terminal. So this is the JS Linux terminal. And then we'll paste it in. So the curl command is just curl and then -x options. Okay, and then send that request off. When we send this request, we also have to get verbose output, because if you don't send a verbose output, we're not going to get the headers. And what we're actually looking for is inside the headers. Okay, so if you send -x options, then you get you send an options request, and you get back what we're looking for here. So the allow header and the response, head, options, and get. So we know that we're supposed to send a method that's not listed over here. So we can send a post request. So x post, because that's not in the list of options. So we get in the response, we get our X flag breaking the rules. Okay, so that was solving it using curl. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to solve it using Python. Okay, so Python solve. So to solve this challenge with Python, we need to send the options function, and then we need to send another function that is not in the options headers. So we define an options request, that is request.options to the URL, and then we print out, well, we save the headers, then we can print them out, and then we send a put request. It doesn't need to be a put request, it just needs to be a method that is not in the options, and then we save the headers from that request, and then print those both out. So these, so the script can be found over, where did I put that thing? Over here in the walkthrough on GitHub, down at the bottom. So we see here there's this section labeled Python solution. And before we run the script, let's just talk about what the script is doing. So we import the request module, we define the URL that we want to contact, and then we make an options request to the endpoint and save the response headers. So opt request is request.options with the URL, and then we save out the headers from this object over here. So opt_rec.headers, save that as res head. Then we print that out, and then we send another request with an unusual method to the same endpoint. So in this case, it's going to be a put request. So put_rec equals request.put with the URL, and then we save the headers from the response for that request, and then we print that out. So this will all become apparent when we run the script. We're going to copy the script, and then we're going to go over to our terminal and then create the script file. So we're going to use the nano text editor, nanoweb10.py, and we're going to paste in the script that we copied. Click in, select paste, and then modify the formatting. Okay, just need to make sure that everything is in the right place. Okay, I think this should be okay. We'll save it out. Then we'll run the Python script. So Python web10.py. So what should come back is the options header response, as well as the put request response headers. So okay. So over here we see options request response headers. These ones over here includes the allow response header, which tells us what methods are allowed, and then we send the one that's not in the list. Put request response headers, and we get the flag here. So X flag breaking the rules. All right, so that was 3 different methods to solve this challenge. Everybody, this was a guided walkthrough for the Web 10 HTTP the options method challenge from olicyber.it. As part of their Introduction to Web Security series of challenges. If you enjoyed this guided walkthrough, please click on the like and subscribe buttons on the video and leave a comment underneath the video. But until next time, HackerFrogs out.
Hey there, HackerFrogs! Are you enjoying this workshop? Learning new concepts and skills? If so, there's a way you can support the channel, and it's totally free. Just click on the subscribe button below the video. Also, click on the like button. And if you have questions or comments on this workshop, please leave them below the video. Thanks for listening. And now, back to our scheduled programming.